You know, we've talked a little bit around trying to back up last season's success with another trophy. Now, we know that's not easy. We're only going to do that if we turn up at the next IPL better than we were last year, and that's a tough challenge given how well we played. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough strength and depth so that we could really generate competition for places.
BigBasket presents RCB Bold Diaries.
We held on to the core of our team and our strongest 12 that played for most of last season. You know, we used a few of our spare players last year, and we used, I think, 19 players in the end in our championship winning season, but we kept the core of that group together. So going into this auction, it was always from the start about trying to strengthen the squad and trying to make sure we've got backups for all roles where we might need them. Still, you've got to go into an auction, you've got to be clear on your priorities. Now we had we were thinking we might recruit 6 or 7 players, we ended up with 8. And amongst those different roles and players, we had 3 real standout priorities. Number 1 was we wanted an Indian left-arm quick bowler. We obviously have Yash in our squad. He's a player that we rate hugely, who's done brilliantly for us. But having some backup for him was always going to be really important to us. We wanted to have an overseas fast bowler. We said goodbye to 𝘫𝘢𝘬𝘢, who obviously did really well for us last year. But having somebody that could back up Josh Hazlewood was going to be really important, alongside 𝘠𝘢𝘢, who, again, a player who did well for us last season. And then, you know, the third real priority that we had was Indian batting cover. And in particular, probably, you know, having somebody that could really challenge for a place in the team. And getting 𝘤𝘠𝘵 in as somebody who strengthens that batting roster is really, really good for us. So they were our main priorities. We obviously had a few other roles as well that we filled, but we felt like if we got high quality people in those 3 roles in particular, we could really add value to this squad and this team. You know, we've talked a little bit around trying to back up last season's success with another trophy. Now, we know that's not easy. We're only going to do that if we turn up at the next IPL better than we were last year, and that's a tough challenge given how well we played. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough strength and depth so that we could really generate competition for places. You want to have that healthy balance of players feeling safe in the team, but also looking over their shoulder and realising there's a good player behind them. And also the group collectively being calm about any injuries that might occur, because we've always got someone of quality to bring in. Again, that was a good feature of our team last year. So look, I don't want to say we're better than last year, because I've got a huge amount of respect for that special group that we had together last season, but I'm very confident that we've strengthened in a few areas, and we do have that competition for places that Andy and I in particular were really keen on.
BigBasket presents RCB Bold Diaries.